What's up, Stripe Nation? Blake Albertson here with B&B Lawn Care. So today we're gonna review the Wright stander. That's what, yeah, we're gonna review it. We're gonna review the Wright stander here today. So this was our first cut and my first time cutting with this machine. And I can already tell you some of my first thoughts about it. So let me take you back there to what I shot. To pull the camera off and show you so you know I'm not jacking with you, but this was my first complaint with the Wright standers a long time ago. This is actually the first time this is the first cut of the year and the first time I've used this Wright stander. I just hope this shows up on camera. I want you to look down at the grass, and do you see it's just hairy still? Like, it looks like it stripes nice. Look at that. Let me show. Let me see. It just looks like it pushed over the grass. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lower it one more time. I'm gonna lower it to 3.5, and let's try that. So ending off, the second cut was better. It still feels like it stripes awesome. It feels like it's laying the grass over more than it's cutting. It seems like, and I had this same thought around with my last Wright stander, was it leaves it like hairy looking. You know what I mean? It's not like a flat, perfect cut. It feels like it's pushing the grass over, which makes it stripe awesome. But it feels like it's not just making that perfect cut. So I don't know, that's my first thoughts about it. Let me tell you some things I do like about it. First off, it's very compact. It's more compact than my Gravely that I used last year, the V-Rides. I mean, it's pretty short and it's just all compact. It's super comfortable. I'm getting used to these. I don't dislike them or like them any different than like a Skag or a Gravely stand-on, but I think it's just whatever you get used to, you'll like. But I'll tell you, the pad and the platform are very, very comfortable. With this, I do wish that you had the ability to have this stay up without having to bungee cord. Oh, it stays up right now, but as you're going with the mower on, see, just a little bit of that spring pushes it back down with just a little bit of force. But I will say it's very compact. I think it'd be very easy to maintenance. It's pretty open. I mean, just look right here, everything's pretty open. One thing I do like about the Wrights is you just hook a tube up to drain your oil. So you could just get a little hose, clip it on there, and have your pan under here, where like my Skags, you have to put a pan under the machine. That can be kind of hard, especially, you know, you have to jack it up first and things like that just to get like my big oil pan under there. So I do like that feature where you can just clip a longer hose and have your pan off to the side. That way you don't have to put a pan under it or jack it up or anything. But just with it being compact makes it really good to store, put on trailers. It's not going to take up as much space, because I don't know the exact, I don't even know if it is shorter, but it just feels like not as long and more compact. And another thing I do like is your tie down anchors right here are all pretty accessible for your 4-point tie down, which makes it pretty nice. Controls super simple, you know, standard PTO, throttle, choke, your parking brakes right here. But yeah, man, I mean, it's a good little machine. They're well built, I'll tell you. Sorry guys, it was a little windy out there, so I wanted to come in here to finish kind of our talk. So super compact. I think they're well-built machines. They stripe. I mean, look at the stripes back there. It stripes really well. And dude, my last Wright stander, same thing. Like, it threw down some stripes. It's very comfortable, but like, even with my Gravely Pro Stance and, you know, every Wright stander that I've used, it just feels and looks like it's just not. It almost feels like it's putting a stripe, like bending the grass over before it cuts. Where like my V-Ride, dude, it's the craziest thing. Like, I'm trying to think like why it would even. It's brand new blades. Same thing with my Skags. They're brand new blades. I just can't think why it would make a difference. Like, they're both spinning very fast. They're all sharp blades, but it just feels like it's bending that grass over before it cuts it. Because, yeah, it leaves a great stripe, but it just looks a little hairy, if that makes any sense. Like, there's like stragglers, and it's not really a lot of stragglers, I wouldn't say. It just looks not like a flush cut. My last Wright stander, and it was like a 2007 or a 2008. It didn't have that arrow cord deck on it. It was just the fixed deck Wright stander. That one did leave a lot of stragglers. I will say this one didn't leave like any weird lines of uncut grass. It did not do that. Really, there's not a lot of complaints about it besides just not being a flush cut. But the stripes was awesome, and I did that pad on that they have on there is very, very comfortable. I do like the black look. I think that's pretty sweet looking. Feels nice. For some reason, I know it's probably because it probably sat all winter, because I've had it for probably a month not used, because the grass just started growing. We just started cutting. The battery was dead today, but of course that's not even a Wright standard battery, so that's not even going to be part of the my review. I just wanted to throw that out there. But same thing, I had that with my Skag too. I had a dead battery in my Skag. I just had to buy a new one. But pretty cool, man. Dude, I'm just happy I get to do these little videos for people, because first off, companies are awesome. You know, Wright was like, hey, do you want to, you know, make some, they didn't even say make some videos. Do you just want to try this Wright stander out and see what you think? I mean, they didn't even say I needed to make a video or anything, but I did. You know, they sent that out, and I was like, hey, maybe I can help just inform some people, because not everybody has a Skag dealer. Not everybody has a Gravely dealer. You know, like in Florida, you know, we've got like Beach River Landscapes down there, a bunch of lawn guys down there. Dude, like Gravely has a huge presence there, because that's what it all comes down, and I say this in every mower video that I do. It all comes down to your dealer. Like, it is so incredibly important, because, I mean, just little things like last week I was up at Coleman Equipment because I needed to get new blades for my Skag. I needed to get like oil filters. I needed to get oil. I needed to get I didn't buy a battery there, but you know, if you need a battery, if you need tires, like I've tried other mower tires, like where did I go? I think I went to I went to Discount Tire one time. It was actually like really cheap, the tire there, but it wore down so fast. I wish I would have just invested the money into the actual tire that goes on to my mower, because it wore down like quicker than the one that was still used on there. So I believe that like these companies put the brand of tire, the battery, the blades on their machines for a reason, and I just firmly believe that you need to keep the same. I mean, you're not putting a different oil than they tell you in your machine, So like, why would you switch up the blades? Why would you switch up the tire? Now I'm just getting off on a tangent, totally away, but I just want to, like, I had some great people help me out in the very beginning of my business, and I want to be that for, like, you guys. Like, wherever you're at in your business, I just want to put out my thoughts and some information, just like brain dump on you guys. So I believe that you need to make a connection with your dealer. And I was even talking, I forget who I was talking about this the other day, but I told them, like, when I first went to the dealer, when I didn't have $10,000 to drop on a brand new machine, like, I was intimidated. Like, you go up there and they put this paperwork in front of you with the price on it. Like, I'm intimidated by that. You know, like, younger guys in business, that is intimidating. So I want to give you guys the information to, you know, be more confident when you're going to purchase a machine. Like, don't ever let somebody sell you on something that you don't want to buy. So go on YouTube, you know, go watch all these other guys, watch me, and figure out what works for you and what's going to help your business grow. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what mower you're running. It doesn't matter what trimmer you're running. You have to find out what works for you. So, you know, maybe my lawns, like, even just on this street, all these lawns are different. Some people put bluegrass. Some people, you know, treat it with fertilizer and things like that on a routine. Some people don't. Some people are patchies, or Apache. Some people's lawns are patchy. Some people's lawns are a little bit browner than others. Some people's are perfectly green. You know, some people have, you know, little, like, divots in their lawn and holes and things like that. Like, you need to find the machine that works for you. But, like, even if you're not in the market for a mower, here's what I would do. Just like younger guys, go into your dealer. Go, like, and I think mine's like, I can make it from my house in like 15 or 20 minutes to Coleman Equipment. So that's a good range. Some people might be down the street, but, you know, I wouldn't be driving an hour to a dealer. So I would find your absolute closest 1 or 2 dealers. Just go in there, shake their hand. Like, don't be intimidated. Like, don't even bring your wallet in if you're scared. Like, just be honest with them. Hey, like, this is what if somebody told me this is what I wish would have happened. Started my business, even if I'm buying a used mower on Craigslist. Go into your dealer. And it doesn't have to be your dealer yet, but make the connection. Just go in there and shake their hand, say, hey, you know, I'm just trying to get a little bit more information, maybe try out some machines. If you guys, you know, have any units that I could demo, if you guys want to come out. I want to grow my business. You know, I'm super young. I may not even be in the market for a machine yet, but, like, I want to grow this business. So I want to, like, kind of meet you guys, you know, just build a little bit of a connection with you guys, and let's figure out what machine I love. So when it does come time, I have my dealer. I want to buy from you, and, you know, let's make it happen. But even for dealers, I think they're going to respect that. Like, yeah, there's probably a few people that are like, if you're not making the deal today, then just get out of here. But I think a good dealer knows that you have to build connections with all of these lawn care guys, all the business owners, because, like, that's who's paying their bills, man. So don't be intimidated, man. I'm serious. So don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. That's like Geek to Freak telling you that. Like, we're all just growing our businesses. So, like, dude, when I was young, I didn't even have the money when I went up into Coleman Equipment, and I was like, I don't even want to make a connection with them because I don't have the money to buy it. But it's not like that, man. Like, whether you're buying a mower now or in a year from now, like, they're gonna get their, you know, their money one day if you guys are all kosher, you know. And so don't be scared, man. I'm serious. But my ending thoughts on the Wright stander, just to reiterate, because that's what this video is about, and I'm great at going off on tangents, guys. You guys know that. But yeah, find out what your dealer has. Whether it's Gravely, whether it's Wright, whether it's Skag, they all have their pros and cons, but you need to stick with your dealer. It's very, very important. Now, when you're younger and you're buying a used mower off of Craigslist, if you find a great deal, a good machine, and you get to check it out and everything seems cool, pull the trigger, because at the end of the day, you know, you're probably not going to have a ton of accounts to where if you're down for a day or two and you need to drive a little bit to get a part or wait for a part to get shipped in, you know, you're not going to be underwater. Where when you grow your business, it's important to have your dealer there, because you need to be in and out. That machine needs to be on the grass making you money. You know, if you don't have a machine and you don't have a backup, like, it needs to be in and out turnaround time so you can get back out making money. So any thoughts about the Wright Stander? It's very compact, it's very comfortable, it stripes. I mean, it did awesome stripes, especially with first cut of the year. It still just looks a little hairy after the cut's not, it's not incredibly flush like my Skags are. But it's a good machine, man. Like, it seems very well built. Like, even my Wright Stander, it had a ton of hours on it, and it was old, man. And I mean, it, before its last little breakdown, it was a good machine. But literally, I say that it was just like a weld came loose, but they welded it up for couple hundred bucks or whatever it was, and that machine's still kicking to this day. Like, we follow each other on Instagram, the guy that bought it, and it's still cutting to the day. So, dude, I have no hate against any of these machines, any of these products. Like, I think these companies are really doing a good job at building these products like tanks, man, which is what they should, because they're out in the elements. They're getting used all the time. They're getting ran up on trailers, ran down on trailers, getting stuck in the mud. Look at this spider. But I hate spiders. Anyways, guys, that is it, man. This is a long rant, but I hope it helped. All I want to do is hope it helped one of you guys better your business, and that's what it's about. So go demo some machines, man. Go make some connections and grow your business, because that's what it's about, man. No matter what color mower you're running, no matter what brand you're running, I hope it just helps your business, helps you make, you know, money. I hope it makes your clients happy. I hope it makes you happy, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we wish for. That's it, guys. Blake Albertson here with B&B Lawn Care. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!